Yes, guys and girls, welcome to our podcast. So you might know me, LLCrypto. So Luke, and this is my friend Edo. So just remind me, Edo, your...
my channel is Kedevked. I guess it's a little bit complicated to say, but I'll just put it in the description below.
Excellent. And I'll put my link in the description below to my channel as well. Basically, our podcast, we're going to start looking at the world of crypto, what it means to us, the different cryptocurrencies in the space. There's thousands of different cryptos. I was on the internet the other day and there's like 59,000 pre-sales for that, and so it just gives us an idea of how many crypto in the space. So in the podcast, we're going to discuss many things about crypto, even sometimes, I guess, front-end web development or stuff within tech. So what is on the agenda for today?
Yeah, I'm really excited for this podcast because I think that it's going to help us to discuss crypto but in a friendly way. We think that everybody needs to be interested in this topic. So I guess this podcast, this is all it will be about, to discuss crypto but in such a friendly way. And I'm really excited for this podcast. And then for today, we are going to discuss mainly about what is crypto.
Exactly. Yeah. And then I think in the next episode, we're going to look at why crypto matters for ourselves. So maybe you're new into crypto. We've been in the space now for several years, and we've had highs and we've had lows. So we want to be as open-minded and as objective as possible, talking about Bitcoin is the king of crypto, as you know, but also all the altcoins that come and go. We want to go into that and how to, we're here because we want to make money in crypto. If people say I'm here for the tech, maybe they're lying to you, but maybe some are for sure in the technology. But most of us are obviously here to make money in crypto. So we'll go over some crypto classes, different like DeFi, AI, etc., NFT space, and so on. So we'll try and go through a lot of different projects through our podcast and just have like a casual chit chat about it in our podcast. So why then, Edo, are you in crypto?
That's a long and interesting question. I didn't start at first with crypto because I was hearing about what crypto is, but I didn't understand too much about crypto at first. I was much into, I want to invest part of my money. So that was my primary goal. I wanted to invest part of my money, and I was looking into investing part of my money into buying stocks, which I did. But at the end of the day, it wasn't really giving me what I wanted. So I was doing copy trading at that time, which means that I was just copying what others in the space were doing, buying actions, selling actions in copy trading. But at the end of the day, I wasn't really feeling that I'm getting something, a return of investment of my money. And then at that time, crypto was the hype. Crypto is still the hype. And then I said, okay, let me also just buy some crypto asset and then see what will happen. So I just buy a few crypto tokens that year. And
so which year was this?
I guess we're talking about 2019 or 2020. Maybe I guess ending of 2019, beginning 2020.
So the third cycle.
Yeah, something like that.
Beginning of the third cycle.
Yeah. So, and then I remember one of the first assets I bought, it was Ethereum. And guess what? Like, Ethereum was worth $250 at that time.
I remember.
Yeah, so I bought 1 or 2 Ethereum. I can't remember exactly how much Ethereum I bought. And then I said, okay, just money saved somewhere. And guess what happened in 2021? Well, in 2021, 1 ETH was worth $2,000. That's where I was like, wow. Like, if something that I bought $250 could be worth $2,000, then I need to get more serious into this topic. Then now I started to get more knowledge about the crypto world. So that's how I get into crypto. So what about you? How did you start getting into crypto?
Yeah, I was just looking at the price. It was like what? The last cycle was what, 2,000. Was it just over $2,000?
Yeah, I guess it was 2,000, close to 3,000.
Yeah. Because we had that double top in Bitcoin and also Ethereum as well. So for me, I started at the end of 2017. I wanted to invest in something, so I came across gold and silver and oil, and I was just looking at getting in, investing. And at the end of 2017, I just stumbled across crypto, and so that was basically. I'm just looking at the chart now with Bitcoin, and I remember it was at the end of. It was just at the beginning of 2018, and we had that blow off top. So it was the second cycle. Yeah, because last time was the third one. This one is the fourth, which will be another podcast, I think.
Yeah, we can
talk about the cycle.
All the different cycles, because it's very interesting, because history repeats himself. So it's better to also understand how these cycles how they play around in the world of crypto.
So you'll have to stay tuned, everybody, for that. We'll talk about the cycles as well, and how to master the cycles of the 4-year cycle, I should say. So yeah, it was the second cycle. It was at the end. I didn't really start buying it. I was a bit skeptical of crypto. I remember buying the likes of, I think my first crypto was XRP, Cardano, Stellar, Zcash, and Ethereum. I didn't buy a lot of Ethereum back then, but a lot of XRP. And I didn't really hold on to it. I just left it on one wallet. This wallet now is not that well known. And yeah, I just started, but I wasn't that serious because I thought it was a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, I guess we all thought about. I mean, I guess you should start about crypto at one point. You wonder, is it not a Ponzi scheme? I guess it's also something that you can discuss also at that time. Like if it's crypto and Ponzi scheme, how they relate to each other. Let's leave it to that discussion one day.
But it's true. It's like 90% of cryptos you have to be careful of anyway. So, but anyway, yeah. So 2018, 2019, I was just educating myself about it, and then I realized, okay, there's something legitimate there. And then 2020 comes around, and we know what happened in 2020. We had that Black Swan event when COVID happened, and everything crashed. And at that point, I was like, I've got to get in, I've got to go all in. And I bought a few Ethereum when Ethereum was all the way down like $100. My regret is not buying more. Yeah. But that's one thing in crypto, you'll always make mistakes, you'll always have regrets. You can't buy every single coin. I mean, nobody can buy every single coin. And you're gonna miss out on some coins, and you're gonna win with others, and then other coins won't do anything. That's why it's having a good to be diversified, have a nice portfolio of different cryptocurrency. So for me, I got in because I was interested in making money, but I was looking at trying to make a passive income as well as my job. I wanted to find something where I could invest and make over time some passive, and crypto was like a whole eye-opener for me. On the returns as well, it's crazy how fast crypto moves. And if you're not new to crypto, if you've been in crypto for a bit now, you'll understand the cycles are, especially in the bull run after the halving, it's absolutely epic. It's parabolic how things move so fast. In traditional markets, it's a bit slower, a lot longer. So it's exponential growth, and that's because at the moment crypto is like the Wild West. It's very volatile, so 90% of people lose their money, and there's a reason why only a few percent make the money in crypto. So for me, it was just trying to I got into crypto because I wanted to make a passive income, something that just grabbed my attention, interested me, So really, I didn't really start until 2020 really. Even though I started looking at in 2017, it took me 2 years just to develop the love for it, etc., and to make sure I'm not buying into something dodgy or something.
Yeah, to understand also how the cycles, how they work, and also to understand also the fundamental and the technical also of different projects as well.
Okay, so in the body of this podcast, we're going to talk about what is crypto. So just in simple terms, in layman's terms, in a nice short phrase, how would you describe cryptocurrency?
So for me, in one sentence, I would say crypto, it is money in a digital format.
Exactly. So it's a digital currency or a digital asset. Very good. So how would we elaborate on this then for like a newbie, or even for old timers? How would we?
Yeah, I mean, for me, the way I like to think about crypto is that I try to think about other assets like gold. And then for me, that's what crypto is, cryptocurrencies, at least for what the majority of people they use it for. So they try to store their money using this form of digital currency where it can be a store of value.
Very good. Yeah, I agree with you. And well, we're going to talk about Bitcoin in just a second. So I don't really like calling cryptocurrencies, even though that's the name. For me, I view them as, because you can't really do much with crypto at the moment. There's a few things you can do. We take Bitcoin as an example. There's not a lot you can do at this moment with Bitcoin. So for me, it's more like a digital asset, an asset class similar to gold and silver. Like gold, we just said. You can't do much with gold. You can melt it down, shape it the way you want. You can trade it in. The Fed takes it and then you can turn it into money or whatever. So there's not a lot that you can do with in terms of Bitcoin. So it's more of it's a store of value.
Yes, there's a store of value. But it's true there are other type of cryptocurrencies, and then some of them are used for different type of application. Like, you can think of some.
Yeah, so we have Ethereum, which is the queen of crypto, let's call it.
Yeah, I love Ethereum. I love
It's a
Ethereum
use
for
case.
for its different type of application that you can provide to the crypto space.
Yeah, you have in the top 10, just off the top of my head, you have Solana, you have Cardano, etc., XRP. So you have different more in the technologies inside of, even though they have their own currency, which we will talk about in a moment. But altogether, crypto at the moment is more like an asset class that you invest in and to help these companies get more money so that they can streamline their companies, technology, etc., and to enhance on things.
That's true. I mean, it's true. I mean, crypto. I mean, generally we think in terms of crypto money, but I mean, there is broader than just cryptocurrencies. It's more, as you said earlier, it's more crypto asset because the application that we can do with this token is broader than just simply money.
Yeah. So maybe we should start with looking at Bitcoin before we look at some other cryptocurrencies. So, I mean, Bitcoin, just an overview. How would you describe what Bitcoin is to somebody?
Yeah,
My grandmother or something.
I mean, it's an interesting question. I mean, Bitcoin is started in 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
And I mean,
the white paper was 2008, I think.
Yeah, the white paper was 2008. And I mean, it came at a time when the traditional market was crashing. I remember the economic crisis in 2008. And then people, they wondered that could there be a different type of finance where people could be more in control rather than having the traditional market where it's being controlled by institutions. So people, they thought about that, and bam, the white paper came, and that's how Bitcoin started.
Yeah, so thank you for sharing that with us, Edo, about Bitcoin. But I completely, I would define Bitcoin pretty much the same way. It's true in 2008, 2009, we saw that massive financial crisis that just was like a domino effect right across the earth. And then Satoshi Nakamoto, whoever that is, we don't know if it's one person, we don't know if it's a group of people, who cares, created Bitcoin. I mean, I wish I had the same idea.
Yeah.
Well, whoever created it, obviously because they wanted to take control of their finances. They were tired of the problems with money, the monetary system, etc. And there's one thing I wanted to bring out. If anybody's interested in the 2008-2009 financial crisis, there's two fantastic films, movies out there. It's The Big Short with Steve Carell, I think.
You know what? I never watched those movies myself.
So The Big Short.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah. So the Big Short, Brad Pitt is in it, and loads of A-class celebrities. Just really looking at that event of the financial crisis, how some people saw it coming a few years before. Really exposes what was going on at the time, and also Margin Call. So you have The Big Short and Margin Call, really fascinating films to watch, and it just shows you that crash, but then you kind of understand why whoever created Bitcoin, basically. So it's just some education for you, is to watch those two movies. Then when you start looking at Bitcoin, you start to realize, okay, I understand now why it was created. So for me, yeah, again, Bitcoin, similar to what you were saying, it's basically digital gold, except Bitcoin, there's only a finite amount, similar to gold, but we don't know how much gold is out there. And who knows? I mean, Elon Musk could send a rocket to an asteroid or whatever and find more gold. So the point is, Bitcoin, there's only so many of them, and once they're mined, it's finished. So it just shows you the scarcity, the finite amount of Bitcoin that there is. So you can imagine if something is so finite, every 4 years we go through a halving. So the block reward for miners is /50%. In about 100 years, that's when every Bitcoin will be mined. And then once they're out there, that's it. So if this is something so scarce, then we can imagine over time that asset class will be worth a lot of money. So we'll go into that in another time, another podcast of where we think maybe Bitcoin is going, etc. You can't really put a figure on it, but the point is, it's digital gold. There's a finite amount out there, and not everybody will have it. But it's going to be worth a lot in the future.
But it's kind of crazy how Bitcoin went from a few dollars to now being over $50,000. It's crazy. It's mind-boggling, and I mean, we don't know how. I mean, where Bitcoin will go to in the next future, but I mean, to see its genesis in 2008, 2009, and where it is now, a little bit more than 15 years after.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy where Bitcoin, I mean, we can talk about predictions another time. I do that on my channel anyway, but I mean, I don't really like giving a lot of predictions, but what's for sure is Bitcoin is definitely going a lot higher than what it is now. And then people might say as well, oh, but you can just create more Bitcoin. You know, it's just some figures, numbers, etc. But
yeah, it's like saying, we just go and create more gold. I mean, that's why I often like to think in terms of comparison with something that we do have in our world.
Okay, so we've just briefly discussed, when I say briefly, we've probably spoken for more than 20 minutes, but we've looked at what Bitcoin is, our opinion on the space as a whole, and I think in the next episode, we're going to look at why crypto matters. We'll also look at the the rest of the cryptocurrency space, because we've only briefly spoken about it, mainly about Bitcoin, which is the king of crypto. But there's hundreds, thousands of different cryptocurrencies, so we'll talk about them in the next episode, and why crypto, for that matter, why it matters.
I mean, I look forward to this second episode as well. I don't know about you, but I mean, I felt great about this first episode because I think that I love that we can talk about a friendly chat, but to a broader audience. So I look forward to this second episode.
Yeah, me too. So, I mean, we absolutely love the space. So if you have any questions, let us know in the comments section below. We're going to upload our first podcast together on both of our channels, so LLCrypto and
Kedevked. Again, I will put it in the description below.
Yep, so you'll have the two links to our channels below. And if you have any comments, please let us know. Leave a thumbs up, even a thumbs down. It's all good for the algorithm, and we really appreciate it. And don't forget to smash up the like, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification, and we will see you next time with another episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.